Are turbine jets really as complicated as people make them seem? We do know they're powerful, and at first glance, if you don't know what you're looking at, they can be pretty intimidating. But once you understand it, it's pretty simple. Now, this MB339 does run on jet fuel, but it also requires 5 batteries. I have 3 2S packs, one 3S pack, and this little 4.8 volt. I put the on-off switch on top of my model. That was just my preference. And when you hit that button, it gives power to the 20-channel receiver. Now, the receiver talks to the remote control and tells the plane what to do based off your stick inputs. I'm also running the Spectrum Synapse gyro, and we have 4 satellite receivers spread out throughout the plane to ensure that we never lose signal while we're flying. Now, that big receiver requires 2 of those 2S batteries. That third 2S battery is going to get plugged into that little red box inside the plane, and that's actually the gear controller. So that controls our retractable landing gear as well as our brakes, and we even have ABS. That 5000 milliamp 3S battery gets tied right into our turbine ECU. Essentially, it's the computer for the turbine. It plugs into our fuel pump as well as the turbine itself. We have a fuel tank and a UAT. The UAT is what plugs right into our turbine and essentially makes sure it gets straight fuel with no air bubbles resulting in a flame out. That 4.8 volt battery is preference. It also gets tied into our receiver, and when I hit a switch on the remote, it gives me wingtip lights, which should help for landing. The last thing you need to know about is the GSU. This is the little screen that's going to tell us everything we need to know about the turbine. You could unplug it after it's running, or a lot of people just mount it in. But that's it. You're ready to fly.